What is happening, guys? Welcome back. So as you can see by the thumbnail and title of this video, we're getting on with something very, very exciting. Now, some of you may know, some of you may not. We've got another channel, Dan and Abby, which is up here somewhere, which I have with my wife, which was going to be the travelling channel when we were going to go travelling and everything. That is now the renovation of our new house, the bungalow, which is going pretty well, to be fair. Going pretty well. We're nearly there with it. Hopefully there's been an update come out before this video and you'll all see how well the house is looking inside. But that project, we're in it, we're comfortable. So we now need to move on to the exciting bit, and except for, or as well as, field views and being right in fields, the main reason we bought this property is for this building that is in the garden that you can see I've already got a few things in, which is going to be the new DAC Industries headquarters. So yes, we've got a building in the garden of the new house. That is where I'm going to be moving into once we've sorted the building out. There's still a lot, well, there's a lot to do. We've done nothing with it yet. So this building originally was stables. You can probably see some of the markings on the floor. My wife has got horses, and she's very, very kindly donated, if we like, this building to me so that I can fulfill a lifelong dream of having my own workshop at home, meaning we'll be moving out of that horrible, dank unit that we're in at the minute, and we're going to be moving into this new, nice, clean, my space that I can spend money on and not worry about, because where we are at the moment was always temporary, and I never really wanted to spend any money on it. And one thing we're certainly going to do with this is spend money on it. So the plan with it is we need to tidy everything up a little bit, and basically we've got to raise the roof. The roof is too low at the moment. It's 3 metres to the apex internally, which isn't high enough to be able to get a vehicle on a lift up and be able to get under it. So we've got planning permission, and we're going to be putting a metre extension on the posts, and we're going to be raising the roof by a metre, and then cladding the outside, make it look nice. New roller shutter door, new personnel door. We've got to get electrics to it, we've got to get water to it, we've got to get waste from it. So much to do and so many things to do, but the build starts here, and I could not be more excited. The metalwork is already in production. The guys are on with making those. I just need to get this building stripped down to the metal frame so we can get those fitted and then carry on with the rest of the build, because I've not got enough to do with everything else that's going on. But yeah, so excited. First job we need to do is start stripping it down. So I'm going to get on with removing this tin from the outside, and we'll get the timber out, roof off. So much to do. Right, let's get on. Right, making some progress. We've got the far end off, these bits off here, we've got this end off as well, and now we've got to try and get down this gap between the hedge line and the building, which is full of thorns and thistles. This is not going to be fun. And there we go, as ever with me, we've run out of time because we've got a million different things on the go at once, but we've managed to get all the tin sheeting off the walls all the way around. We've started taking the timber out of that section there, all down in a pile. We're going to be keeping that because we'll put that back in to use as framing again to fix the new stuff. So the plan with it at the moment is going to be raise the roof, then we'll put this timber back in and make it good, obviously, because we've got to get more for the height, get them nice and in the correct lines. These noggins in here, make them more consistent because this has just been thrown together. Use noggins, make it stronger, nice and stable. We'll then cover the outside in 18mm OSB. We'll then cover the outside in Tyvek house wrap, and we will be eventually cladding the building in a nice timber. Inside, for now, we're not going to be able to do anything with. I want to insulate it. We're going to put an insulated roller shutter on, an insulated personnel door. I want to insulate the walls, but I just can't afford it at the moment. So we're going to have to grin and bear it being cold, which I hate. And then eventually, inside will be dry lining it, plasterboarding it basically, tape fill and joining it, and then painting it all out. Floor will be some form of paint or I was talking to Rich earlier, epoxy or something, or I would quite like, it's got quite a texture to it. I'd quite like to maybe get a grinder, grind the floor back so it's nice and flat, or if there's anything we could put over the top. If any of you guys know anything about what we're trying to do here, please comment, drop me a message or whatever. I'm very much making this all up as I go along. Roof at the minute, I'm not 100% sure on. It's got fibre cement on at the minute. This building's only about 10 years old, so it's not asbestos before anyone goes saying it. On the planning, it's got to be anthracite to match, basically, the slate that is on the house. We're waiting for the bifolds. So yeah, anthracite to match. But you can get, I don't know whether to do it out of the tin sheeting that we've taken off, but in anthracite, or do it in anthracite fibre cement, because I've spoken to a few people and the fibre cement stuff doesn't condensate, whereas the tin does. And the tin, when it rains, if it rains, when it rains, is going to be very, very loud until it's all insulated. And we're not going to be able to do that for quite a while. So what do you guys think? What should I do? Tin or fibre cement, or is there anything else that you can suggest that's cost effective? Because yeah, this is, I can't afford to do it, basically. I can't afford to finish it. We're going to get as far as we can and see where we end up. But I'm done. That is the day. Don't know when we'll be back on it. Hopefully tomorrow afternoon, maybe. If not, later in the week. We'll see you back. All of this stripped down, and then we can give Adam a call and get him to come and put this metal work on and raise the roof. Right, there you go. As you've just seen, by the time lapse you've just seen, we managed another few hours on it this morning before I go off and do everything else I've got to do. And we've got all of the walls down now in around the workshop. All the timber that we're going to be keeping is stacked up some form of neat. We're going to keep all these little bits as well. They might be decent for noggins. That's going to be firewood, the old wall sheet in there, and some other random sheeting that was sat in here, and then all the OSB that I need to move to where everything else is. And then we've got to go around and start cleaning up now all the straw and hay that's everywhere, that's been in the walls, that I imagine things have been dragging in to live in there, and also that have fell down between gaps in the walls. So there's a bit of messing around and tidying up, which I don't really need to be filming. The next thing that you guys will see is us trying to get these roof panels off, which don't look like they will be too bad. We're just obviously going to have to get the cars out of here and put them up the top out of the way so they're not going to get damaged. And then get the grinder, get on the roof, start cutting all the mounts off and get all these concrete roof panels down. But that's today. I need to shoot off. So I'll see you back when we're going to make a start on the roof. Good morning and welcome back. We are on with taking the roof off this morning. I've already just been up and taken 2 of the ridges off just to see how easy it's going to be to get off. Got the glamorous assistant with me today as well. The roof is covered in moss or whatever, or there's some sort of organic matter on the roof that's making it very, very slippery. So I think, I don't know, we're just going to try and take the ridge down with ladders, do all the top, grind all the top bolts off of the top sheets, and then we're a bit lower, if you like, in my head, and we'll climb on the bottom piece to get the bottom ones off. I don't know, we'll see. We'll set the camera up, we'll get on, get this roof off. Yeah, get on. And there we go, just like that. The roof is off the building. Everything is open to the elements. The garden is an absolute state, but we've done what we wanted to do. Progress has been made. Wouldn't have done it without that massive help, having the loader to hand and being able to use it. Massive thanks to Abigail's father for letting us use it. Rich from Main Automotive, thank you very much for your help as well. He got FOMO. He could sense that there was machines and we were doing man things, taking things down. So yeah, he appeared and gave us a hand to driving the machine while I unbolted everything. And Abigail, the glamorous assistant, was lugging everything about. Bless her. She needs a bath and a sleep. She's aching. But we've done what we wanted to do. Everything's down. We could ideally have done with taking the trusses down, but we're running out of day. I need to take the machine back, and yeah, we're supposed to be going out tonight. So we're at a point where I'm happy. This is where I wanted to be. If we could have got the trusses down, it'd have been a bonus, but we haven't. We are where I wanted to be. Next one will be hopefully taking the trusses down and then getting the extensions bolted on and then getting the trusses back on. Hopefully, but who knows what will happen in the next week or so. So that is that one, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, something different. I know we keep adding to the list of things we need to do, but this is an important thing to do and get done so that we can get moved in, save rent and get me out of that workshop. Can't wait to be in here. So that's that then, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Until next time, enjoy.